You do not need much as a fashion designer or a fashion illustrator to create a 3D fashion illustration. All you need is a piece of fabric, a gum, and a scissors. So let me take you along with me on how I created this 3D fashion illustration in less than 5 minutes. So what I did first was to sketch out my basic croquet. And if this is something that you cannot do, I got you covered. Go check out my YouTube channel on how to create a basic croquet. So after my croquet is done, I went ahead to get out my piece of fabric and then began to cut out the design I have in mind for my model already. So while I was cutting out this design, yeah, you can see, trust me, it will look funny at first. So I took out the pieces that I have cut out at first and then placed it on my model and began to cut out like exactly on to get her body shape or her body size. So I went ahead to trim out the excess fabric in order to make sure that it fits my model perfectly. So I placed the fabric on the model to check it out to see if it's okay. But yeah, you can see that we still have excess fabric on her. So I am trimming that out to make sure everything is okay. So after I've trimmed this side, I am trying to, cut out the shape that I want for the upper part of the bodice, and for the neck part I'm trying to cut out the shape that I want. So after I have done this, I'm trying to make sure everything is okay so that I can have my glue placed on it. So this is me. You see this glue? Squeezing out this glue was like a tug of war. This is literally the hardest part of this design for me, squeezing out this glue. So now that the glue is out, I have placed it on my model. I am pressing it hard to my model so it stays put. I did the same thing to the other side so everything can stick to my model. So voila, the upper part is done. I have pressed hard on it for it to relax, for it to stay. So now the upper part is done. I brought out the remaining fabric so I can create design for the lower part. So this is the first design I was trying out. I tried this design out and I wasn't really feeling it though. I wasn't really feeling this design. I looked and looked and looked. I was like, nah. So I decided to try another design for the second part. So I came up with this half flay, but I still needed to do some touch up because I felt like the half flay is kind of regular. So I needed to do some touch up to it. So I decided to create some ruffle on the flay to see if it gives me what I will be satisfied with. And voila, it actually did. So while I was creating this ruffle, I took out some pin to hold it so that it can stay put, because I felt like the gum won't give me what I want at that time, or for like exactly what I need. I felt like the gum will not give me what I need, so I had to use pin. So then I still went ahead to use my gum to do some touch-ups, and once the touch-up was done, yeah, this is the finished look, guys. This is the finished look of the 3D illustration. So guys, I don't know what you guys think about this. I would really appreciate if you rate this over 10. What would you rate this? What will you give this over 10? If you like it, please don't forget, don't just share, like, drop a comment, anything. Yeah, that's it.